I stop. Ice what?
Whoa, whoa, baby, poke it out, poke it out, poke it out.
What's up, everybody? Today we're doing State of the Saints heading into week 4. Today we're going to be going over the standings. We're going to go over the injury report. But before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and introduce you guys to a new segment on this episode, or this series called the Booty Butt Cheeks Player of the Week. And for this, I'm going to need to hand it off to senior ESPN reporter Nos. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Hey everybody, it's senior ESPN reporter Nos here, and I understand that my hair isn't slicked back like normal ESPN reporters, but normal Nos refuses to get his hair cut, so this is what we're stuck with until he decides to do so. But today we're getting into the first new segment on State of the Saints, and today we're going to be going over the Booty Butt Cheeks Players of the Week, the most prestigious award you can get. If you are that butt cheeks, you deserve a spot on the Booty Butt Cheeks Player of the Week award. Let's go ahead and get right into it. The first Booty Butt Cheeks player we have here is Marshon Lattimore. Shocking, I know, but he was absolutely destroyed by Allen Lizard. Allen Lizard had about 145 yards and a touchdown, I believe. Not a good look for Marshon Lattimore. You cannot let a lizard get that open down the field because he will kill you every single time. Marshon Lattimore is today's first Booty Butt Cheeks of the Week player. He displayed that much amount of ass, and that is why he is on this list. The next Booty Butt Cheeks player of the week we have is PJ Williams, and oh my god, this dude is so garbage. I don't understand why he is still on the team. He's been a good insurance policy as far as injuries go, but this dude sucks. He sucks so bad. He blew 2 big coverages against the Green Bay Packers. One, of course, to the Lizard, and he's bad. So PJ Williams is the second Booty Butt Cheeks Player of the Week. Without a doubt, he is probably a contender for Booty Butt Cheeks Player of the Year because he is absolutely dumpster juice. Let's move on to the next Booty Butt Cheeks Player of the Week. The next Booty Butt Cheeks Player of the Week we have is Janoris Jenkins. Oh my goodness. He was not that bad in coverage. He's actually allowed a 58.3 QBR when targeted this season. It's not his play that's bad. It's his brain that's bad. He just absolutely loves to just defile and grope on these wide receivers when it's completely unnecessary. He did it against the Las Vegas Raiders in the final 2 minutes to cost us the game, and Lord knows it's not a close game without Janoris Jenkins doing it again against the Green Bay Packers, putting the nail in our coffin and getting a pass interference penalty with only a few minutes left. Turn the tide to the game, and for that, Janoris Jenkins is our third Booty Butt Cheeks Player of the Year, or of the week. We should have just put the whole secondary on here. But let's go ahead and get into our final Booty Butt Cheeks Player of the Week, and that is Taysom Hill. Oh my goodness. So first of all, he had that fumble, which I know all of you guys remember. Absolutely ridiculous. Bad play call in general. Wasn't all on Taysom. But then, this is one that a lot of people missed. That play where Taysom took the snap, was looking to pass, and decided to run. He had 2 wide open men. 2 wide open men. That is a quality of a Booty Butt Cheeks player. He was afraid to pull the trigger, caught Drew Brees syndrome, and that is why he is the 4th Booty Butt Cheeks Player of the Week. Thank you guys so much for watching this segment of Booty Butt Cheeks players, and go back. Thank you, senior ESPN reporter Nos. I appreciate the insight, and I agree fully with your list of Booty Butt Cheeks Players of the Week. Now, let's go ahead and get into the State of the Saints heading into week 4. So, the Saints are 1-2. There are obvious problems that need to be fixed. The offensive play calling could be one of them. Drew Brees' deep ability could be one of them. The secondary, the defense in general could be one of them. There's a lot of things that need to come together, but I think a lot of them are going to be coming together this week. Week 4 is usually the week that the Saints hit the ground running, take off, and become that Super Bowl contending team they need to become. And what better team to do that against than the Detroit Lions, am I right? So let's go over the standings of the NFC South real quick. We got the Buccaneers at 2-1. They are leading the division now. Good thing that one loss is to the New Orleans Saints. They go against the Chargers this week. Should come out with a dub to progress to 3-1. But Chargers, please, if you ever wanted to do anyone a favor, now would be the time. Please. But if they do, they would advance to 3-1 with the easiest cupcake schedule I've ever seen in my life to start the season, excluding us. The Saints are 1-2 when we play the Lions this week. We should win that game. If we don't, there's some problems, but we should win that game. Third in the division, we got the Panthers at 1-2 as well. They face the Cardinals this week. I'm predicting a loss for them. And the Falcons are 0-3. They go to Green Bay to play the Packers. If they win that game, we need to just self-destruct because the Falcons are absolutely dumpster juice. So, yeah, they should be going to 0-4. Those are the standings. The division is still in perfect arm's reach. The Buccaneers did get a little bit of a head start with our loss last week, but we will catch up at some point. We control our own destiny because we do play them again. We just need to not lose many games from here on out. Now, let's go over the injury report. This is a big one. The injury report right now is more interesting than it's been at all this season. We got some key players leaving, some key players coming back. Let's just go over it, okay? So we got did not practice. The only 3 players we have on the did not practice list were Andrus Peat, which was to be expected. We saw Alvin Kamara accidentally step on his ankle, which is exactly what happened to Michael Thomas, but with Latavius Murray, which is absolutely insane. So Andrus Peat will be out for 3 to 4 weeks with an ankle injury. Jared Cook left midway through the Packers game with a groin injury and did not practice because of it. We could see him miss this game versus the Detroit Lions, which Drew Brees will, of course, miss his big target, the only target he has a deep pass completed to this year. We have Janoris Jenkins, who didn't practice, but because he was sick, he had an illness. The good thing about this, though, I know what you're thinking as soon as the word illness comes up. Does Janoris Jenkins have COVID-21 -2? No, he doesn't have COVID-21 -2. The reason that I say that is because he just got designated with an illness and did not practice. If he did have COVID-23 -4, he would have been put instantly on the COVID-19 list. They don't take that as a joke. They wouldn't let him stay anywhere near the team if that was the case, and he would be instantly put on the COVID-19 list, but he hasn't yet. He just got designated with an illness and didn't practice because of it. Probably got food poisoning or a stomach bug, something simple like that. Nothing like the virus that's going around right now, I can promise you that. Now, this is where the juicy stuff comes in, and if you haven't been paying attention all episode, you need to pay attention right now. The limited list. Ooh, boy, am I excited for this one. So, the first player I got on our limited list is Marcus Davenport, who practiced limitedly with his elbow injury. Great news. We have not seen this dude in practice all 2020 so far, so to see him come back is great, especially with the struggles our defensive line has been having. A good rotational piece that can go in and make a difference. He had about, I think, 6 sacks or 8 sacks last year. Whichever. He would have had a double-digit sack season if he didn't get hurt so much, if he didn't get hurt and have to sit out. So Marcus Davenport is finally practicing limited with an elbow injury. The next player we have on our limited list is a new addition to the limited list, and that is Marshawn Lattimore, which I know some of you guys are like, no! It's okay. He's limited. If you're limited with an injury to start the week, you're basically 100% guaranteed to play. This dude's not going to sit out. Of course, it's his hamstring injury, which he's had hamstring injuries in the past. It has been a lingering thing for him, but I'm sure the New Orleans Saints are just taking precaution. He's going to play on Sunday. We will be just fine. If he did not practice on Wednesday, that would have been something to be concerned about, but he was limited, so I'm not too worried about that. The next player we have on our limited list is David Onyemata, who practiced limitedly with a calf injury. I wouldn't be too worried about that either. This is the big one. Our savior, Michael Thomas, returned to practice, baby, for the first time since his high ankle sprain. Let's go. If he comes back and plays, which he was limited on Wednesday, dude, he's got to come back and play. This is going to be big for our offense. I'm so excited. And then you have Chase Henson with a hip injury. So that's pretty much it with today's State of the Saints episode. We had the Booty Butt Cheeks Players of the Week, the NFC South standings, and the injury report for the New Orleans Saints heading into Week 4. If anything changes, I'll be sure to keep it posted in the comment section below because this is yesterday's injury report. Some of these players could move up to full practice. Some of them could move down to did not practice. I don't know yet, but I'll keep you guys updated. Thank you guys so much for watching today's episode. I thank you. Go ahead, like, subscribe, do all that fake stuff, and I'll see you boys in the next one. Adios.
Zero gravity falling, and I sleep, like I'm jumping on a trampoline.